Hmm. Okay, sorry about to start this session, and this will start with I will do the NMM on this I don't know how to call this, grids or whatever, the fists part. And so to do that, I think I need a few things. First, I will use some greenish white to enhance some of these reflections. The green doesn't really catch on, and so I think I will do it before the rest. And once this is done, you see there is some kind of edge highlight, green edge highlight, but I think it's not strong enough. And then I will take a dark brown and fix all these little areas that have been neglected. So you see them here, here, and everywhere around the model that I haven't really paid attention to, that I want to clean up, because now it's mostly about cleaning up this guy, and also finishing this at the bottom here, all the metallics. If I can finish it today, it's great. And then there will be some refinement. Oh yeah, this I need to be refined. Oh yeah, so the white first, yes. Greenish white. Okay. Yeah, just a few at the right spot would be enough. What are we doing today? OJ since 1974. This is Thanquol and Boneripper. This is Skaven model for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, also the Old World, from Games Workshop. And so NMM, OSL, all the fancy stuff. Pretty quick, quicker than I expected, so that's the good news. I have 4 in total, then 3. Oh wow, I've done 2 and get into the 3rd. And it's faster because the paint really. The green I bought a new one because this is an old pot from Vallejo and the paint is gooey. You know, it has always been. I think I've had it for like 15 years, but even when I bought it, it was the same. It's just that the refinement of the recipe wasn't as great as it is now. So I've used it because that's the right color and I don't have to mix. But now you see with the smooth white from AK, it's a lot smoother to get those edges because the paint consistency is just perfect for this. So right brush, right paint really helps. Ooh. Okay, so it's some quick application here, just to enhance the effect before I rework it. Kind of a base coat, localized base coat. Okay, trying to make the phone understand that this is the focus here. Something like this. Pretty cool. This as well. Oh. Because I have the flame here, you see this big flame, so there will be a reflection in there. That's what I'm doing. OSL, yes. OSL is definitely doable with the brush. In fact, if the area is too small, you cannot really use the airbrush, and that's okay. I used to believe that the #1 factor for successful OSL was smoothness, and I've seen great painters when they do a paint job that is pretty fast. They don't really rely much on smoothness, but much more on correct application of on the correct area. That's what I mean. And so here, because it's a big model, I'm also doing exactly the same. I'm not focusing too much on cleanliness somehow, but not perfection. And the general effect, that's what you're seeing now. So this is not Golden Demon, but this is cool looking miniature, gaming miniature. But there's still a lot of work. See, glowing effect on the flames. This warpstone is not finished. His horns as well. All the metallics I have to clean up. Many areas it's not really clean. Okay, let's do the fourth one. This each time I turn the model around, I'm just loving the NMM. So not the horn here, I have to redo it. This tiny, complex shape. But the rest, I think having this level of detail already on some parts of the Mini makes it look more advanced. So that's good for to have a bit of courage to continue. But you know, at this point, it's okay. I think I have maybe 20 plus to 30 hours. I would say 30 hours in the model up to now. And it's on me for not being greater than I am. If I was, let's say, a more skilled painter, I would be faster. That's for sure. But I think I'm faster than I used to be, so that's the motivation for me. It's just getting better. And little by little, hopefully, reach greatness. Maybe you will see it happen on the channel, you know, with the time. Painting every day. Trying to, yeah, I think, yeah, paint almost every day. Okay, up here as well. Oh, okay, interesting one. Let me check. Yeah, I was about to do the edge highlight here, but you see there is a pipe underneath. And so this will be messy to get to the pipe. So I will do first a glaze of some color. And I have the same here, I remember, because I did it myself. Here, you see it's the same. And to solve that, I will have a path of, let me check which one, this one, no. Oh, I have to look around for the paint. Yeah, okay, this one. Here we go. I have to shake it well. And because it's not super obvious, I think just one pass of this diluted, so it flows in the recesses, will be enough. Okay, well shook, well shaken, shake, shook, shaken. Okay. I try to be precise enough. But no guarantee. Could be messy. Buckle up, yeah. Oh yeah, I know what I should have done. A bit of retarder in the paint to make sure I can wipe it pretty easily, so that's the good news. But if you're in a stressed situation where timing really matters, you could have a bit of retarder in the paint. That will help, so you have more time to fix. Because here, what options do I have really? Wiping a bit inside also, but here I wipe too much. Yo, that's sick. Lee, or Lai, sorry, Lee. Yes, thank you very much. It's not finished yet, but mostly the colors are in place. I think that may be enough, a hint of that color underneath, because it's not really an area of focus. But you know, if somebody looks inside and see, oh, it's painted, then I think, of course, it's a lot better. So same for here. This is a bit easier because it's a bit bigger. The openings are a bit bigger, wider. Then I'm wiping the area around just to clean it up. And then the next one here, yeah, okay, it's a big, oh yeah, this as well. I really worked on the, I have placed the OSL, but not really worked much on them. Because that's the thing, if you look through, you can see it. So, and I'm wiping to keep clean edges. Yeah, it works, very good. Something like this. Yeah, and so I have a green base coat plus a glaze of this rusty color. So I have exactly what I need to have, tinted, a rusty color, tinted green, pretty dark, and that's enough. Yeah, perfect. Underneath here too. Now I will continue with the highlight I was doing. So here the NMM on the metallic parts is mostly done. And so now it's more like finer refining steps coming. And so I would say whatever time I have spent on the Mini, I think I could add a good 50% of what I've done already, and that would give me an estimate of the time I have remaining on this guy to finish it. Because details, well, I will try to not lose myself in the details, right? So I think that's the key. Something I have to get to master is not to lose myself in the details, to get going. Instead of getting lost in details that nobody sees. Ooh. Yeah, I have to get it from the right angle if I want to be able to bite the edge. And in fact, just this step of edge highlight is going to bring the OSL to life in a more vibrant way. Whoops. Of course, this is pretty hard to reach. And so I'm not looking for perfection here. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Oh my God. Stop that. This one has dried instantly, like, what the hell? Oh, it's coming off, cool. Okay, now trying to be more careful because going from whoops to whoops is leading nowhere. Okay. Okay, better. So with a better flow of the paint, I need to apply less pressure to have it come off the brush. And that's why now all of a sudden it's all clean. I was trying with paint that had half dried on the brush. And so that's why it doesn't work. But of course, it's kind of the tunnel vision when you're painting. You're like, it worked 5 seconds ago. Why? How is it that it doesn't work anymore now? Because paint dries by the second. So now I reload the brush, but I didn't clean off the paint. So of course, there is still some drying paint on it. But well, this is easier, so that should be all right. Just to finish it here. Something like this. Ooh. Okay, good enough. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Have this big edge now from the right angle, should be no problem. This one here. Okay, and the same. Oh, how will we do? Bring a bit of punch, and I will glaze it with some light green later. So this is just a base coat for a green that really pops. Dry paint, you see it. Now it doesn't come off the brush. could do it here as well. Hoopla, here, yes. Okay, cool. Try to get this, I see a big edge, you see, so you have the 3 spikes. They are on a plate, and the plate needs an edge highlight to add some definition, so here we go. Yeah, no problem. Just like that. The rest. Let's check the rest. Oh, I don't like these grids like this because that's a lot of work. Simple. Looking cool, but a lot of work. So here, this is a bit of ninja. Yeah, to get to there. I'm sorry you cannot see on camera, but that's the angle I need to be able to catch these edges. So trust me, it's working. And because you see the fire, that would be the top angle, the best angle to get this, but I can't, so I will do from the front. Which is not as good, but here it's working. Cool. I think that's it. I think I cut them all. Oh yeah, this one here. It is a wet, so it's a bad setup to do edge highlight. Widening slightly the area of reflection. Okay, enough. Good, because it was very hard to get a good grip on it. Let me check. I've done this, that. Oh yeah, maybe this one needs some. Oh yeah, just here. Oh, spikes. Spikes are even worse than Goose. Said hi. Hello, Goose. How are you doing? Here we're having a great time. Edge highlighting. I don't like it. I don't like edge highlighting, but it's necessary for the great illusion. Whether it's NMM, OSL, and blah blah. All necessary. Oops. Tricky angle here, of course. Frontal. If you can, you just want to avoid it. I think I can, so you know, sometimes not thinking straight. Yeah, like this. Okay. Maybe this area too, in fact. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, this is the dirtiest knot I've ever done, but I've done this morning, yes. Okay. Again, pretty dry will help. Not flow in the recesses. Okay, something like this. Oops. I'll keep it, it's alright. No, I won't keep it. The perfectionist inside of me is crying. Okay. Trying to brush it off. Yeah, it's okay, whatever. I will come back. In fact, this is all the white I've been doing here is just a base coat for a light green application on these edges. So I will do this. Yes, I have to do this. Oh my god, I have all the spikes. Yes, the spikes. Really don't like them. It's a lot of work. I don't like everything that is a lot of work. I think that makes sense. I want a great looking model, quick, easy. Is it possible? I don't know. I see some people on YouTube do it. That's a bit doable, but I don't know. What's wrong? I think this is just a big model, to be honest. So, what can I do? Okay. Yeah, everything here will need some OSL light from the fire here. Yes, it will look great. A lot of work, but I think that's a price. Trying to have not too many details, but striking main effects, and that's how I intend to keep it. Under like an amount of time that is unholy. This is really me trying to ninja the miniature to kind of turn around the thing and get the brush where it should not be. Oof. And in fact, this is very bad because, yeah, I should have, the fire is going on here. So not only one reflection from this side, but the same on the other side. And that's kind of dreadful. Maybe up here, yeah. Ooh, I did it. Good, like this is enough. And the same here, you know. Secondary reflection, oh no. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that was all in Hail Mary, and it worked. And now that will be coated with green, and so that will be my reflection. Cool, cool, sweet, cool, sweet. Okay, something like this. Oh no, I have the same one here. I think I'm going to take a little break. It's been about an hour. And edge highlighting is very resource demanding. Needed a lot of focus, a lot of time cleaning the brush, because if the paint starts to dry on the brush, you lose well, the properties of the brush to deposit the paint. And so take a slight break just to recharge, and then I will continue the edge highlighting, the effect, the NMM here. So what you see here on the armor, on the leg here, I want to do it on the grids, on the fists. I will also rework all the small areas that have been kind of neglected, because doing the big areas first. And then, yeah, this stuff here, I haven't really painted the rat here on top. Just put some color to make sure it works, this kind of desaturated blue and purple. Yeah, the last step would be to finish the crystal and the horns, but first finish all the metallic parts on the rat as well. Then I will refine the blends on the skin and OSL, and then finish with the rat, and then finally refine the crystal. So guys, I've been recording most of the painting live. If you want to have a look, you can. It's on my channel. So you can check the lives and the short videos where usually it's highlight of the live sessions, and the long form videos where I do full dioramas. So guys, if you fancy riding along on the long term with the channel, you are very welcome to subscribe. And so if you subscribe, there is a little bonus. Is you will see when I broadcast live. Usually it's yeah, UTC -7, 4 p.m. I think it's like Monday to Friday or so. But I will be more precise. I do posts to communicate with you guys through the channel. So thank you very much for tuning in, and see you next time, guys.